What do you get when you have two Gallagher guitars living in your house? Two of them. You get happy. And not just happy, but happy.
Guitar Stuff with John.
Welcome to another Guitar Stuff with John. Boys, I got a good one for you today. If you might remember last summer, one of the major videos I put out was called Epic Guitar Reveal, and it was an instrument that I had long dreamed of owning, and finally was able to buy one, and got a tremendously good deal on the guitar. And of course, I'm speaking of my Gallagher G70, the dreadnought that started my relationship with Gallagher, although my own personal feelings about Gallagher guitars go way back to when I was a little boy, listening to Doc Watson play one, and hearing that famous conversation between him and Merle Travis, where Merle looked at him and said, "My God, that guitar rings like a bell." And that was like that. I remember that. I have that album here. I have the vinyl of it, and indeed it did. It was such a tremendous guitar, and so tied to Doc and everything that he did and everything he stood for as a musician and a player. The tone and volume and just the quality of the notes that guitar produced. Only a Gallagher could do it, And when David Mathis and his crew, reopened Gallagher a few years ago, using the old recipes, new technology, new builders, putting the heart and soul back into that company after it was shut down for a short time, they really have just been knocking things out of the park. And again, I couldn't be any more proud to be associated with that company. It's just, to me, it's a dream come true. And a few months after that, you might remember we did a concert, a world premiere concert, that was assisted by Gallagher. David Mathis down there, he really wanted me to do it. I wanted to do it myself for years, to do, some kind of a live concert where I tried to emulate that classic trio sound that Doc achieved with Merle and T. Michael Coleman. We indeed did put out the video. I played my G70, and David down at Gallagher was so generous, said, I'm going to send another Gallagher up so your rhythm guitar player can play one as well. So he sent me this guitar. This, in fact, is the actual Doc Watson model Gallagher guitar. And it's been here in the studio ever since that concert. And we've been talking about what to do with it, whether we're going to sell it, send it back, and whatnot. And it kind of looks like they're leaning towards letting me keep it. And so I hadn't reviewed it, but now that I think it may be kind of moving in here with me, I'm going to show you the guitar, because it's my G70 I just love. But this one, too, is like another beast altogether. The G70 is a rosewood instrument, has a nitro finish, a gloss nitro finish. But this is a beautiful, beautiful guitar. It's mahogany, satin finish mahogany, and all the specifications that Doc used, the neck width, the neck profile, and it is just an absolute hoss guitar. It sounds just like Doc. It just reminds me of him so much, like my G70 does. what a guitar. It's just ridiculous how good this thing is. And it's just so much, it just sounds like Doc so much. And I love playing it. And it's been here for, like I said, several months, and I've really, you know, I tried not to get attached to it because I felt that the day was coming when it would have to go back or be sold, and the proceeds, of course, given to Gallagher, because they, you know, they're a business. They need to sell instruments. And but I guess we've been doing a good job of promoting them, and they've gotten plenty of orders from, you know, from what I've been doing with them and for them, and they richly deserve that. And so here it is, and I think I'm going to end up giving it a home. I just love it. It's just such a great guitar. And it just has that classic Americana sound that you would associate with Doc and with a lot of the other players that use these instruments down through the years. And what a beautiful guitar. So let's take a look at it close up. It's a standard mahogany dreadnought guitar, but it's the way it's put together. I don't know how they do it. The same way I look at Robin's guitars and think, how the hell does he build guitars that sound like that? And this is the same kind of instrument. So let's take a close look at it. It is what it is, and it's beautiful in simplicity. And again, like just the look of it, when I see one of these instruments, I just instantly think of Doc, instantly hear that sound. And again, you know, when I pick this up, I get everything that's in my head. So let's take a close look at the Doc Watson model Gallagher guitar from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So here we start at the headstock. As I said, this guitar is just beautiful and understated. I believe that's a walnut head plate. Could be mahogany, but it looks like walnut. It's gorgeous. It's got the nice Waverly tuners, nut beautifully bound in ivoroid, bone nut, nice fingerboard, ebony, I believe, plain dot markers. Next fretboard's also bound. And it's just a beautiful instrument. You look at the top of it, it's got incredible checked grain. I'm not sure what kind of spruce they use in it, but whatever it might be, if it's Sitka, Engelmann, or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's paired so well with the body woods, the tone woods, that it's just gorgeous. And you get the nice herringbone trim. More herringbone trim, ebony bridge, bone saddle, tusk pegs, I believe, and that classic pickguard shape that they've been using for years. And then we go on to the back and sides, and you can just see how gorgeous the grain in this mahogany is. Oh my, oh my, oh my. It just shimmers and moves with the light. That beautiful parquet strip. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the grain in that thing. Oh. And it's got that most beautiful combination of, it's got the darkness of rosewood and the brightness of maple mixed in one wood. Mahogany is my favorite. This guitar does not have a pickup in it yet, so it's got a standard end pin right there. Boom. And there you go. There is the Doc Watson model Gallagher, signature model Gallagher. Oh, I should take a look at the sticker inside just for fun. There we go. Signed by David and crew. Isn't that nice? So cool to see that. But there you go. There's the Doc Watson model Gallagher. A legendary guitar. No matter how you cut it. This is an instrument that's tied to some of the most important music ever made in America. And indeed the world, for flat pickers and folk singers and traditionalists everywhere. Doc Watson changed the world with this guitar, man. So there you go. There it is, the Doc Watson model Gallagher dreadnought guitar. Satin finish, mahogany, and just a beautiful, the wood in this instrument is just fabulous. It's so gorgeous, and it's so easy to play. It has a beautiful neck on it. It sounds good. It doesn't matter what you do. It just sounds good. Doc Watson's where I learned chromatics from. Anyhow, again, what a tremendous instrument and a tremendous company. Gallagher, David Matheson and the crew down there has brought this behemoth of Americana music back into the forefront of acoustic guitar. And there's so many people looking at them now, as you know, that never looked at them before, knew about them, was a fan of them, watched Doc play them, watched Grandpa Jones, Steve Kaufman. There's just so many people that's played Gallagher's down through the years. And David has brought this company back to that point where it's back where it belongs. It's in the echelon of the Collings, the Bourgeois, the Boucher, the Husson Dalton, the Thompson. This guitar belongs right there, and as it always has been since the middle of the 1960s. When JW started this company, he did something, and they're still doing it pretty well the same way he did, even using some of the same equipment in the shop that he built himself. He was a furniture maker, right? What better man to put guitars together than a furniture builder, a cabinet, a professional joiner, right? So there you go. There it is. And my special thanks to Gallagher for not only having faith in some guy in Nova Scotia that picks a little bit like Doc, but maintaining the partnership they have with us and helping us, do our jobs. We have a lot of fun here doing these videos, doing string theory every Wednesday night, doing Life and Music every Monday morning. Can't thank them enough. And please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit subscribe. It helps us a great deal. It's totally free to you. Hit the like button. And go see a Gallagher guitar online. Because, matter of fact, a buddy of mine just bought one of these. After he played this, he says, I have to have one, and he's ordered it. It'll be here in 3 weeks. So, yeah, there you go. It's like you kind of play one and go, damn, I got to have one of them. Anyhow, there you go. That's been Guitar Stuff with John. I'm JP Cormier. This is the Doc Watson model Gallagher Dreadnought Mahogany Satin Finished Beast of the Swamplands. Right here. This is the Beast. The Swamplands? What the hell? Anyhow, I should have said Beast of the Mountain. Yeah, I've had way too much coffee today. Love you. See you next time.